All right, good evening, everyone, and welcome to our final game of today, day number 1 at the 2022 Football Canada Under-18 Women's National Championships, live from Mosaic Stadium in Regina, Saskatchewan, Canada. Again, thanks so much for joining us. We do appreciate it. Joe Haddisbeck, Ashley Clayton, Shelby Moran doing stats and color and talking to you on the message board and doing all that good stuff and helping us out, fixing it for us, exactly. So again, thank you so much. If this is your first broadcast, we will apologize in advance if we are getting a name wrong. But this is our second time through on both of these teams now, so we're probably getting a little bit better. But but we apologize if we maybe get a name wrong. But if you are watching online, which would be the only people actually listening to me at this point.
I'm listening to you.
I thought about that. No, that was a stupid comment. But anyway, yeah, you're listening to me.
I'm listening to
you. There are
a
small group of people around me that aren't online. Anyway, if we are getting a name wrong by chance, please let us know in the chat, and we'll see what we can do to try and correct that. So
phonetic spelling?
Phonetic spelling, that's right, yes. Yeah, because if you spell it like we've got it on the paper, we already know that. So.
Yeah, we already got that wrong. We're sorry.
Both teams have played so far today. One team will be 0-2, and one team will be 1-1 at the end of this. 1-1.
1-1. This is exciting math.
Do math, come on.
I was so bad at that math. I was like, wait, carry the
What's he doing? What's he talking about? Yes. What I'm trying to say is that one team will be their first victory today, and one team will unfortunately drop to 0-2 after this one. So far, I'm not going to call them standings, but results, I guess. Team Saskatchewan has 2 wins. Team Alberta also has 2 wins, and these two teams have...
one of them will have a win.
One of them will have a win after we're done. Exactly. Team New Brunswick 0-2.
Yes.
So far as well.
So
That's
far.
the other. So, again, if you are tuning in, we do appreciate that. We know that we're a little bit late, but there were some flight issues and some other things going on. But we're here now, and you're here now, and we are underway for this final game of day number 1 of the Under-18 Women's National Championships. And a good return for Team Manitoba brings it out to the 41, and that is where they will take over and start their first drive. That was Pearl, was it?
Pearl Inglis.
Perfect.
Nice little return for them.
With the return, exactly.
And in true fashion, we did not see the coin toss.
Oh, no. Wow, why? No,
I ruined consistency
I looked away.
now.
Yeah, exactly. So... we're not quite sure who won or lost the coin toss. But with all of that said, it is Team Manitoba with the ball first and 10 on their own 41. And Jada Boulton in at quarterback from the St. Vital Mustangs.
Ooh.
And hands it off to 17.
Mary Grace
Olivader. Exactly, for the carry, and it looks like she will pick up about 5 on first down, so pretty decent production. Put you into a second and medium at this point. Again, if this is your first time watching us today, 2 12-minute halves is how these games are played out. The only game that will be a full game for the players, because they are playing 2 in a day, will be the championship game on Saturday. But again, they're getting a full game in. It's just one half against one team and one half against a different team. So, and then standings, all that stuff will factor in, and all of that will be on Football Canada's site if you're trying to pay attention. And that was McKenna Hampson with the carry for Manitoba. But I'm sure if you've got a daughter, granddaughter, niece playing, sister playing, you're going to know what's going on.
And if you don't, get them out to football.
Exactly. Yeah, and if you don't, by the way.
Bring them down.
That's right. third and 1 for Team Manitoba, and they might have stuffed her up.
I think so. I think she was waiting to find an opening or to be able to go through, and it just...
Yeah, that's going to be a turnover.
Ontario stopped it.
Yeah, it's going to be a turnover on downs for Team Ontario, so a nice positive for them to start off this game. They're going to take over in Manitoba territory at the 50.
Not bad field position for sure.
If I remember correctly, I think they ran the ball a fair bit, did
Yes.
Ontario in the first game, right?
Yes, they did quite a bit.
But we shall see what they do here. Now, Dore was in at quarterback for a while because Campbell got hurt or something in that first game. Again, it's not that long ago, but it's long ago enough that I don't really remember for sure. But I'm not sure if that was a designed play or not, but it is a play that is definitely going to work, and that is probably going to move the chains as well as a first down. So that is
21 with that run.
Right, which is Kamen Shuminski. Pardon me, I got this right before. Zumlinski, that's right.
Zumlinski?
Yes, and that is Satorio at quarterback right now. Thank you very much.
And she was in that first game, so good to see her back.
She was, yeah, exactly. Yeah, they've got a couple of different people down as quarterback anyway. Callie Dory was the other, and she came in for a little bit. Anyway.
Might be Callie right here.
But that was a bad snap, and that is going to get picked up by Team Ontario. And number 21, once again, with that recovery, we'll call it, Zumlinski. And not a big harm for Team Ontario, but it also did lose them a little bit, so it is going to be third down. And, yeah, it is Dory in at quarterback right now.
Although they do keep switching series.
Okay, sure. Just swapping it out just
keeping us on our
to
toes.
Confuse me, sure.
Haha, what's happening now?
So that was a little bit of a different play, but good job by the ball carrier to, as we mentioned before, to fall forward. Zumlinski. And she is going to pick up the first down. Pilgrim in on the tackle for Team Manitoba, pardon me.
I mean, there's probably people from Winnipeg.
Well, yeah.
The Eastside Eagles for sure.
They knew what I meant. They
did.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They're going to pass wide open down the field. She's got to hang on to that one. She does. It is going to be touchdown. Team Ontario. A little bit of broken coverage or just a nice play for Team Ontario. And that's going to go for about a 40-yarder in the end. Here's the replay, and just a nice pass. She got it out there, and sometimes you're that far out, and you have to start to worry about what's going to happen. But a great job by Tegan Roy, the catch and touchdown for Tegan. And it looks like they're going to go for 2 here. No, they're going to go for 1.
They're going for 1.
Which I know sounds wrong if you're just starting and just watching, but if you kick it in this division of football, then you go for 2. What they're doing now is 1. And I don't know if they did that play on purpose earlier. Yeah, exactly. But it works. So it is the extra point good, and it is Team Ontario up on Manitoba. 7:56 to go in this first half. 7-0.
She's got some speed on that outside to be able to get there, so good on her.
See, that play I think happened before, but I think was a misplay.
That's what I thought. Or
at least it didn't go off all that well. But this time it worked pretty well for them.
It's pretty seamless.
Yeah. So that'll put a little bit of wind in the sails of Team Ontario. That's their first score of the day, I believe, right? At least their first major.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, the Rouge.
Yeah, the Rouge. Yeah, that's right. They are going to kick it away. There's just one returner deep for Team Manitoba. Playing a 2-1-2-1. I'm not sure if we call it a 2-1-2-1, but that's what it is. And it is going to go right to the returner, but it's also going to go right through her legs. A little bit of a problem for Pearl Inglis, but she's going to get on the ball, and she's going to get back about 7 of the yards from where she picked it up. So, yeah, we'll give her about a 7-yard return, and it's going to come down at the 26, and that is where Team Manitoba is going to take over 1st and 10. Here's the replay. She tries to make a couple miss, and she makes the first, but the other special teams player is right there and ready for her. So
Erin Campbell was there. So good on her, getting by the first 2.
She did, that's right. That is Dory in at quarterback right now. So she's got a couple of backs in behind, and they do hand it off to Alodaware. And she's going to pick up, we'll give her 3 maybe, but nice job by Team Ontario to wrap her up. It looked like she was going to have a bit of room to run, but just not able to make that work. So
they were able to close a little bit there.
And in on the tackle was Kirk. Yeah, Violet Kirk in on the tackle for Team Ontario. So it is 2nd and 6 for Team Manitoba. 2 backs in the backfield, and it is not going to go anywhere. Again, Team Ontario doing a nice job of containing this run.
Mm-hmm. They're finding them quick, and they are holding on.
Yeah, Hampson with the carry, I believe, and then Team Ontario just, again, a nice job. They get a little bit of a misdirection, but just sheds her blocker and gets out there and does a nice job.
Mm-hmm.
3rd and 4, so I think they're probably going to kick this one away because they're only at their own 31-32, so I believe they're going to kick this one away. And a nice kick, a great kick, actually.
And we have an onside, but, no.
Oh, there's a problem. No, they're going to call that one. They're going to whistle that one dead. I guess once she touched it on the ground, and that was it, right?
Amateur rules, if they're down, you typically whistle down.
So that was Rykot with the tackle, right?
With the kick.
Oh, with the kick. Thank you.
That was a nice kick.
It was a great kick, definitely. Team Ontario is going to take over at their own 45. 1st and 10. 6:20 to go here in the first half. Ontario 7, Manitoba no score currently. Looks like nobody in the backfield for Team Ontario, so passing play and or possibly a little swing pass and or possibly a sneak, but I don't think the quarterback has taken off a whole bunch of times. Again, a bit of problems with the the snap, but a nice job. Receiver coming back to the ball, and that was number 29 was Tegan Roy again. A nice job. Again, comes back to the ball. She could see her quarterback was scrambling back there and did a nice job to get there and pull that one in.
Now that's helping your teammate.
It is, definitely. Yeah, and in on the tackle was number 9. Yeah, and that was definitely Waldner Delaney in on the tackle for Team Manitoba.
I like all the passing I'm seeing so far.
Yeah, Ontario's throwing it up there a little bit.
Yeah.
It's working for them, too.
It's working.
Definitely. Little motion here. Send the receivers over to the other side, and why are we blowing this dead? Procedure, I guess. It looks like.
Maybe time?
I don't know. I don't think so. Ref's still talking, and we're going to figure this out here. Hold on.
Procedure.
Yeah, procedure on Ontario. So it is going to be 1st and 15 now.
That's just a bigger throw now, that's it.
Yeah, but the receivers aren't going to bother to come back over to this side and then run back to that side. They're just going to stay on that side, right? So I think we might see a different play here. Well, I guess we might see the same play because they're in the position they were going to be, or whatever they chose. But it is going to be a pass. It's going to be a quick one over the middle. Oh, and in and out of the hands of the defender. Yeah, and Pilgrim just not able to hang on to that one because that was to her almost, right?
Yes.
Thanks.
Knockdowns count.
Yeah, knockdowns count.
Oh, those hurt a little bit.
Yeah. Yes.
It's like when I see the ball, my brain goes, hit it, hit it, hit it.
Yeah, no, wait. No, that's not what I want.
No, catch it.
Exactly. It is 2nd and 15 for Ontario, just into Manitoba territory. 3 receivers to the far side. And we'll see what they have planned, if they're going to send those receivers or not. Quarterback trying to take a little bit of time off the clock here, I think, and she is going to take off with it. She's got some room on this side. She got 2 to beat. She did. She's to the 20, the 15, 10, 5. And she's brought down right at about the 4-yard line by Pearl Inglis.
That was a good hustle to stop that.
Yeah, exactly. A nice run, and then a great defensive play from Inglis to save that touchdown. Here it is once again. She's just got great angle on her there, as they say, correct? And then
a good angle right there.
able to keep her out, but big play for Team Ontario. First and 10 from the 4. 3:58 to go here in this first half. Final game of the day here from the 2022 Football Canada Under-18 Women's Championship. We thank you very much for tuning in and hanging out with us this later Sunday evening.
On a lovely Canada Day weekend.
That's right. Touchdown, Team Ontario. And just a nice job, a little bit of patience, and did a great job. Did Lacombe with the carry, but and again, a nice, just did exactly what she needed to do and got to that outside, and good call by the coaches as well, because they're seeing something. They've ran the ball well also.
Mm-hmm. They're able to get to that outside.
See if they try for one here again, and it looks like that's the case. Nobody lining up to kick here.
I do not see a kicking tee on the field.
There is not a kicking tee to be seen anywhere. No, that's right. This is going to be a pitch, and she's going to have to try and cut it back in, and then, oh yeah, she's going to get met by 2, and to pop back up though, to her credit, because that was a big hit from a couple of players there, right in the middle.
She was in a sandwich right there.
Yeah, was it both of those two? So it was Pilgrim and Muhammad that got to the back, and they might have taken the worst of it themselves, just with the back in between them. So, but all of that said, it is Team Ontario 13, Team Manitoba no score, 3:37 left to go in the first half here at Mosaic Stadium.
And still a beautiful evening.
It is a very nice night out still. Yes.
This is great temperature to run around in.
Yeah, this is what you want.
This is what I would want.
Yeah.
Not too hot.
No, and there is a little bit of a breeze, but down at field level there is very little. Built this into the ground for those that are seeing Mosaic Stadium for the first time. Probably not your first time, but if you are.
If you are.
Yeah.
Maybe you only like women's football.
Maybe that's right, exactly.
It's good football.
It is. It is. I have that argument still, unfortunately, more than I should have, but that's okay. There's a nice return for Team Manitoba. That's going to bring them back out to the 35, so that's about a 30-yard return for Inglis. A nice job to get to that outside, just not able to beat all of them, but again, a good return, and she is going to give good field position to her team to come back out. She's been busy.
She has been busy.
Yeah.
She's been running up a storm.
And what about the storm? Oh no, that fits in
that's
Alberta. That's Alberta, right? Yes.
But I mean, if any young women want to play football in Alberta,
yes,
the Storm is the adult team.
Or if you're a little more fearless,
you can go to Winnipeg.
Yeah.
Or if you like wolves,
if you like wolves, yeah, I wasn't sure where to go with that. That's why I didn't go anywhere. So. The Wolf Pack, exactly. There is a bit of a carry over the left-hand side and a couple of yards gained. Actually, it looks like they're going to give her 4 on that, so a good job on first down. Bring up 2nd and 6 for Team Manitoba.
I always like a good spin for forward yards.
Yes. Had a running back that played for the Regina Riot that maybe you guys heard of, Carmen Agar. Did you hear of her before?
Yes.
Liked to spin a lot.
And why was she dynamic in her spinning?
She was. Oh, there's a great job by Team Ontario to get in the backfield and stop that run. I believe that was 88. Yeah, that was Hampson with the carry, but I'm not sure who was in there on the tackle. But again, just did a nice job. Watch here. She's going to get through the line and just right to the ball carrier.
Number 50.
And that was number 50. Yeah, exactly. Gabrielle Chatrand.
She read that well, and she was quickly there.
Yeah, she did a great job to beat her block and then get in there and stop that one for a little bit of a gain, not much though. So it is 3rd and 8, 7. So I think Manitoba going to kick this one away again unless they try something sneaky.
She had a pretty good kick last time too.
She did, yeah. But it's going to come down and the ball's out and that's off Manitoba and that's live still.
Nice.
And then she did what they all told her. Which was fall down on it. No scoop and score, right? Fall on it.
Honestly, when you see that ball, your first thought is, my team needs the ball. I will get the ball for my team.
So Chloe Spencer Name in with the recovery there, number 34 for Team Manitoba.
That is the niece of the lady from Corner Gas.
Oh, yes, Naren.
Our fun fact.
Naren, right. I don't have my glasses on. That's why I said name, but that's Naren. Right, Tara Spencer Naren.
But not Tara, Chloe.
I know.
Kudos to both of them.
Team Manitoba with the ball. And flags and players down on the ground and things just not going well overall. But I believe that was 88 with the carry once again, was it not? That was Hampson with the carry? Yeah. So we'll see what I don't know what the call is here, but there was a couple of flags came out, so I'm not sure if someone lined up or was not. It looks like it's on Manitoba, or at least that's what Ontario is saying, but why would they say anything else? That's always how that goes.
Why would you give yourself a
penalty? No, it's on us.
No.
100% it's on us, yeah.
I'm pretty sure they did it, not me.
Yeah, exactly. Like every DB that goes, what, it wasn't me?
Oh, no, I don't put my hands up anymore.
No, you don't even.
I was like, I didn't do it.
I don't know. Not me.
No.
Not me.
There's no hands in there. I didn't do it.
Yeah, that's right. So, with all of that said, we are still waiting to see what the call is here. Was it procedure?
Yes, it was.
Okay, thank you. So, it is going to be 1st and 10 for Team Manitoba into Ontario territory at the 51. 2 in the backfield. They give it to Alodoer, and she picks up 3 yards. It's going to bring up 2nd and 7.
Tackled by Callista Andrews. I always like to see a bunch of people in on that tackle. Just that pursuit thought process for defense.
It's a little tougher when there's only 6 of you out there, though. Right, but no, I know what you mean. Yes, no, for sure. And I think that's obviously the case a little more so on 12-man football. And yes, I said man football, but that's because I got yelled at when I called it woman football before.
It does kind of sound
10
silly.
years ago, and it sounds dumb. So, yes, 10-man football. Yes, 10-person football.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go with that.
Ugh, words are hard nowadays.
Words are hard. Math is hard for
Math
you.
is
Word
hard.
is hard. What the heck?
How'd they pick us?
Yeah, exactly.
There
Quarterback
we go.
sneak. She's going to hang on to it. She gets the side.
She's
I
still
think
going.
she's
She's
inbound
going all
still.
the way.
Isn't she? Yeah, I never heard a whistle. And it is touchdown, Team Manitoba. So, with a bit of a sneak on a short 3rd down, they're able to turn that one into a score for Jada Boulton. She hangs on to it. Here's the replay. Already passed all the defenders and into the end zone for touchdown, Team Manitoba.
It's only the end zone part that looks the coolest anyway. You got to put it on.
Oh, it's only the end zone part that we need to see?
Yeah.
Okay, sure, all right.
As a DB, I want only that shot.
Right, okay. All right, no, that's fair.
Ooh, are we going for 2?
Yes, they are going to go for 2. So currently 13-6, and going for the extra 2 points is Team Manitoba. 30 seconds left in the first half.
Oh, that flew by.
I know it did, definitely. Not a lot of penalties, not a lot of things going on. Bad snap, but you know what? They got it down and they got it through.
Great concentration by that
holder. Nice job. So that makes the score now. Team Ontario 13, Team Manitoba 8, and we've got a battle here, folks. It's great.
I am liking this last game.
30 seconds to go in this first half. And yeah, great job on the point after.
Yeah.
Because that was definitely a botched snap, but able to get it back down and do a nice job and get it through.
Now, I could be wrong, but I believe it was the quarterback that was doing the hold, so good on her to sprint all that way and then come back, settle herself, and hold that ball.
I got to do this still, yeah.
I still got a job. Let's go.
Yeah. All right, so Team Manitoba is going to kick off from their own 45. Looks like Ontario's got 2-1-1-2 going on.
Bit of a different setup.
It is a little different than the last time
2
anyway.
returners.
Yeah, exactly. 30 seconds left to go in this first half.
Nice.
Returner still on their feet. Tries to cut it up the middle. Still on their feet. A nice job. Got a couple more yards out of that. Yeah. And that was number 23, who we've said a few times, Lacombe.
Read her blocks well.
Nice hair from what I understand.
Nice hair,
from what you've said.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, don't get me wrong. I haven't seen her up close from here, though.
Long hair.
Great hair.
Great.
Long hair.
There you go. Perfect. 1st and 10 Not a lot of time left in this first half, though. 17 seconds. Team Ontario with the ball. They've just got 2 linemen. They've got 3 receivers at this point. 2 wide, while 1 wide. And now they're doing a whole bunch of different stuff. And
as soon as you call it.
yeah, and they're going to try and get it out there. She's going to have to fight for this one. Nice catch once again. A great job fighting for that. And that was number 29, and that is Tegan Roy with her 3rd pretty decent grab of the game.
Great hands in this last game.
She has, yeah, that's right. And that was, again, coming back for the ball. That was a fairly decent throw. Had a little bit underneath it, but that's all right. Got it out there. Long throw, too.
Yeah.
Right?
Waldner was right there to make that tackle. Done the first half now?
Yeah, so we're done the first half. We want to thank everyone for tuning in again. Thanks to Football Canada for the broadcast on YouTube. The 2022 Football Canada Under-18 Women's National Championship live here from Mosaic Stadium in Regina, Saskatchewan, Canada. Thank you so much for joining us. We will be back on Wednesday. Again, I believe all of the games will stay the way that they are scheduled. As far as who is playing who, yes, today got a bit mixed up, but there were some travel issues and things like that. But I believe on Wednesday, but don't quote me if it changes.
I'm going to quote you.
Yeah, you quote me. That's okay. This other people don't quote me, but you can.
Joe said.
Yeah, Joe said. That's right. But Wednesday the 6th. So, as of right now, again, all subject to somewhat change, 3:30 Saskatchewan time, that is.
Yes.
Manitoba versus Alberta. And then 5 p.m. is going to be Ontario versus Saskatchewan. 6:30 is going to be New Brunswick versus Manitoba. 8 p.m. is going to be Alberta versus Saskatchewan. The 2-2-0 teams are going to take each other on. 8 p.m. on Wednesday. And then New Brunswick and Ontario will finish out the evening on Wednesday in the late game here at Mosaic Stadium.
Well done. We just got the stats in. Tegan Roy has had 3 receptions. Her longest is 39 yards, and she's had the 1 touchdown with that reception.
Right. Perfect.
So she's been doing well today.
Yeah, and like I said, she's done a nice job of a couple of times coming back to the ball. The long touchdown was just a nice in-stride-ish play, but the last couple, especially the second reception, was definitely coming back and helping her quarterback out.
Good bail.
What else you got on here?
We have
Jada Boulton from Manitoba, 2 carries for 42 yards, so she's had all right. Hampson's got 5 carries for 17, and Oluwada.
Oluwadare?
Yes, 3 for 11.
Yeah, and Pearl Inglis for Manitoba has had a few good returns after those kicks, so good on her.
Right.
30 yards is her longest. Impressive.
So, again, if this is your first broadcast, yes, it was a halftime-ish, really 2 quarters. But with all of that said, the reason there's not a kickoff and the reason that Team Ontario still has the ball is that's the way that it is.
It's the way the cookie crumbles.
That's the way that it is. Yeah, although it has been 2 halves.
Yes.
It's not really a normal half. We don't come back with a kickoff. It's
like quarters.
And for those that have watched all the games, I'm sorry for the 5th explanation of that, but
we probably still don't do it.
Not everybody's watched them all, so I had to explain it. So
Lacombe just had a really nice run there.
She did, exactly. 2nd and we'll give them 1, so 2nd and 9.
It looked really nice.
It did. No, I believe you. I think they're going to put this one up in the air. They go out a receiver open over the middle, but there is a ton of. Oh yeah, I think there was a ton of contact before the major contact. So
I'm just saying.
I think it might be pass interference.
Yeah, there's a good chance.
Yes.
But I mean, if you stop a touchdown.
Yeah.
Pass interference, it's not the worst penalty in the world.
No. And this coming from, you're a defensive back, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
No bias at all.
I guess you're right, where sometimes the lesser of 2 evils is the pass interference. Yes, it gave them about a 20-yard reception or gain, I guess, but...
Give your defense the opportunity to stop them here.
That's right. Exactly. Everybody's set. So it is 1st and 10 from the 21 for Team Ontario. Bit of a high snap once again. She is going to put it up in the air right over the middle, wide open. And that is Tegan Roy with touchdown number 2, reception number 4. Touchdown, Team Ontario, and that worked out very well. A little shaky right off the start, but Roy wide open over the middle.
That QB receiver connection today it's going well.
Exactly. Yeah, they're doing great. Again, she was wide open, but a nice job of quarterback being able to get out there and find her. Sitario, good job. Again, not a great snap either,
No.
and did a nice job to bring it down.
Good on her to hold on. I'm enjoying the amount of passing I'm seeing in this game.
Yeah, there's been a bit already. So going for one at this point, I guess. Yeah, going for one. 2 receivers to the short side, 1 in the backfield, goes in motion. Everybody's going to take off and tried a little misdirection there. Sent everybody to the left and then went to the right, but not able to have any success with that. So it will be an incomplete extra point. Score, though, is currently Team Ontario 19, Team Manitoba 8, 10:41 to go in the second half in the game. Pretty decent. I was going to say pretty decent drive to start that half, but part of that drive was in the last half as well.
Yeah.
So good drive overall.
Good drive in your game.
Yes.
Yeah. Aided by penalty there a little bit.
There was a bit, yes. There was that too. So we'll see.
Good reception there.
Yeah, Roy having a decent game.
Yeah.
hopefully mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, aunt, and uncle, sister, brother,
Dog,
cousin is
baby
watching.
cat,
Exactly.
fish.
Is watching.
Turn the fishbowl.
Yeah. Turn the fishbowl. I think that's the first time I've heard that. Did that roll out of bounds? I don't think it did. I guess it didn't.
It was close.
It was, but he was down there. Yeah, the official was right there.
Yeah.
I
Inglis
thought
was
it
able
did.
to take it.
Yep. So she's going to get about a 12-yard return, and that is going to have Manitoba starting at their own 21 with 10:36 to go here in the second half. But yeah, Inglis, like I said, I wasn't sure if that was going to roll out of bounds or not. So
I honestly thought it was going, so good on her to grab it before it went out, give her team a little better field position.
Mm-hmm. Changing out personnel a little bit here. Okay, you go off, and I'll come on. And now changing out a little bit more personnel here, but they'll get it figured out. First was the quarterback, so you got to have a quarterback in
Definitely
there, right?
need a quarterback. That is,
yeah.
I mean, good direct snap to a running back.
And then Olawudere in as well at running back. So it is 2 in the backfield in the I formation. They are going to hand it off to the up back, and they are going to pick up a couple of yards. Not a whole bunch, but they're going to pick up a couple. And I believe that was number 88. Once again, yeah, that was Hampson with the carry for Team Manitoba.
I kind of want to see a run.
Well, I think that,
Breakthrough.
I mean, I think that might work for them if they continue, if they try that again, but she actually doesn't give it to the first.
Yeah,
if she gives it
have
to
a lead block right there, yeah.
Yeah, and then you've got the lead blocker there. So, but you got to set it up a couple of times and then make it happen, right?
Yes.
So we'll see if that, in fact, is the case.
They were listening to you. That's perfect.
Yeah, it's different personnel. Oh, the ball's out though, and
met with a bunch of red.
Yeah, the ball's out, but it was whistled dead really quickly. So,
and I don't know if anyone else touched it before it went out of bounds. So
see, because that's a fumble, and there's no reason that should have been. Well, I don't know. Shouldn't have been whistled dead anyway. But I don't know. You're right. If anybody else touched it, so
yet, though,
no,
so I don't know.
You've almost done sticks. Though.
I have almost done sticks.
Almost done sticks one day.
I was wearing the ref shirt.
Oh, okay. Perfect. Yeah.
And hat.
Yeah. Well, all of that said, it is still Team Manitoba ball, and they are going to kick this one away again. And punter's been busy.
She has.
And that takes a little bit of a Ontario bounce because it just stayed there, didn't get past her, and out of bounds. But not able to make that a little bit more than it could have been. But Lacombe with the carry, and I'm not sure if the hair didn't factor in a little bit there. She might have either got jersey or not. But unfortunately, you can tackle them by the hair,
you can
right?
Tackle them by the hair.
Because we've seen that happen before. So, yeah.
That's why I tuck mine in.
Yeah, me too. I find that I tuck mine in when playing. Yeah, yeah, maybe not.
In your hat.
Yeah, in my hat. That's right. Yes.
Perfect.
Team Ontario with the ball, 1st and 10 from the 41 of Team Manitoba. 9:16 to go. Manitoba going to want to get a stop here and try and get this ball back. There's still a 2-score game. They're still a couple behind. So they definitely don't want to let Ontario get one more on the board here. Lots of motion. Trying to get this one started, and this didn't bode well for them last time they tried that. It was going the other direction, but that's that same play, is it not, where they try and take the receivers and move them to the other side, and that was procedure last time, and it's procedure again. So
I'm going to say maybe don't move everyone.
Yeah, maybe stop doing that play, but or execute it better, I guess, one or the other. I'm not sure.
I mean, this is technically a okay time to practice.
Sure.
Just not the best time, maybe.
Well, that's right, exactly. So, but I think Team Ontario did have a heck of a journey to get here, so we're glad that they made it. And
so good on them for what they have done.
Yeah, because they were delayed a little bit. Like, they should have been here a couple of days ago, from what I understand, right? And they didn't get here till either yesterday or early today. And So
didn't give them a lot of time.
No, exactly. So that's good that they're having some success here without having a lot of time to practice so
bond as a team even.
Yeah.
I mean,
no, you probably bonded on the you might have, but that's a totally different kind of bonding.
That's a different kind of fun.
Yeah, that's not what you want. So
although I will say it does help for on field.
Yes. Yeah, sure, definitely. You go through something like that, and it just helps a bit, right? All right, it is first down. With all of that said, and she's going to put it up. She's got the receiver kind of open, but
DB was able to make a play.
Just not able to make it, but yeah, the DB did come up with that. Nice job.
Yeah, Waldner was able to get a hand up in there.
Yeah. Yes. That time, was that? Yeah, that was...
21 was trying to get, or was the receiver she was intending.
That was the intended receiver,
Intended receiver?
Yes.
How many times can we say intended?
Yeah.
How many times did we say half that one game?
Yeah, more than half.
More than half.
Are you trying to point out that Doria is in at quarterback for me? Is that what you're pointing out? Good, thanks. Okay.
Teamwork.
Yeah, that's
Dreamwork.
right. Oh, yeah, it's three of us. It's good.
Three of us.
Yeah, you're only hearing two, but there's an important part of this team up here as well. Lots of problems with the snap.
I think Manitoba has that.
Yeah, Team Manitoba's going to get that one back, definitely.
Now that's a good spot for them right there, too.
Yeah, Shayla Muhammad with the recovery there, and that was some bad snap, and they just weren't able between the two of them to figure out who wanted to get it and then what they were going to do with it afterwards. But yeah, so Muhammad with the recovery, and 8:22, lots of time left for Manitoba here, and they're almost at midfield. They're at the 46, but
it's pretty close.
It's close-ish, yeah, exactly. They do need a couple of big plays here. Try and get one on the board soon, and then get the defense back out to make a stop. So a little bit of a ways to go. They are going to hand it off once again to 88, and Hampson with the carry. Ontario doing a nice job of contain, though. Hampson's run well, but Ontario has done a nice job of containing her.
Yeah, it looked like Ella Townsend there on that.
She did have some blocking, too, although the blocking, it looked like it went to the inside and she went to the outside. But we'll see. Second down, 2nd and 9 for Manitoba. They will hand it off to her once again. This time she's able to follow her blockers and able to pick up a little bit more. It's still going to be short of the first down, but this time it's going to be for about a 4 or 5 yard carry. So it's going to bring up 2nd and, we'll say, 4.
Yeah. She's able to give a little bit better of a push, but that Ontario team just kind of swarmed there.
Yeah, they've played, both sides of the ball have done very well for Team Ontario this game.
I agree.
Yes.
That first game under their belt, now they're rolling.
Yeah. Manitoba going for it. It is 3rd and 4. They've got the same formation. They've got two in the backfield. And they give the ball to Hampson once again. This time she's got some room to run, and she is able to pick up the first down. A couple of defenders, number 9 and number 1 for Team Ontario, in on the tackle. But yeah, a nice block from Nairn, as Spencer Nairn, that is, and a great run by Hampson to continue the drive, and that's exactly what they needed. 6:33 to go.
Keep the drive alive.
Keep the drive alive. That's right. clock might be their enemy at the moment, but still a fair bit. 6:23 to go. One more time to Hampson. They're just going to keep giving her the ball.
And she's just going to keep pushing.
Yeah, she's down to the 45. That time, no blocking. That time it was all on her own. But, yeah, she's doing a great job. Yeah, blocking went left, or pardon me, blocking went right this time, and she went left. So
it happens.
Sometimes.
Sometimes it do be like that.
They're on the far hash mark this time. They're just keeping the formation exactly the same. They're just going to keep doing what they're doing because it's working, and until they stop them, I assume they're just going to keep running the ball. So it's going to bring up probably 3rd and 2. It was 2nd and 6. I think she got a couple more anyway. It might be 3rd and 1. No, that's 2 for sure.
2 for sure.
Yeah. So
I say they got to go for it. Keep going.
Yeah, you got to do it here. Big play for Team Manitoba. They need a couple. They are just shy of the 40, and looks like it's a bit of a broken play. It looks like that was planned maybe to keep the ball, but she was not able to get out there and get that yardage. A nice job by Team Ontario to either figure that one out or just to cover it well.
To rally towards.
Yeah, definitely. So, but yeah, number 9 for Team Ontario. A nice job by Andrews to get in there and keep contained on that quarterback and not allow that first down. So it is going to be 1st and 10 for Team Ontario from the 42 of their own. 5:11 to go. Team Manitoba's got to come up with a stop here, get the ball back, and then try and get a couple of scores and get back. Well, get one score, get back in this, and then see how it plays out from there. But Ontario's been doing well. They're going to put it up in the air, though, which surprises me a little bit because although not when you do that, there is a flag on the play, but it looks like it is going to be touchdown number 3. I believe that was Tegan Roy once again. Now there's a flag, and I don't know who it's going against. It's holding against Team Ontario, so it's all coming back.
Oh, man, she climbed the ladder for that play.
Yeah, that was a nice play. But all for naught, unfortunately.
I mean, at least it looks cool.
There's holding on every play is what I've been told, right?
Yeah.
It's just whether you get caught or not. So,
sure.
But they've had some great success, right?
Yes.
I mean, they can certainly build off of those plays. And she's made some nice catches.
She has made
as well as been in the right spot.
Yep.
And the quarterback has been doing a nice job. I mean, everybody, Team Ontario has been playing very well.
Yes.
With that receiving group, right?
Yes. I'm really liking the passing game today. I said the other couple of games.
You started this off.
Running.
You were. If we go back to game number 1 of you and I doing it, which was game number 2, I want to see a lot of running today.
I just want to see a lot of running.
Yeah.
And now I just want to see all the catches.
I just want passes. Yeah, that's right. Or knockdowns or interceptions,
or a pick.
right?
I mean, as a DB, I'd be okay with a pick or pick 6.
Although, as I said at the beginning of that last play, now it came back, unfortunately, but I was surprised that Ontario was throwing the ball at this point. You think they'd want to kind of keep it on the ground and run this clock out a little bit, but not the case. They're here to throw the football, and away they go.
The football.
Yeah, exactly. And that was number 80, I believe, with the reception for Team Ontario. Was it not? That was. You say that one because I don't have my glasses on, and it's getting dark in here. Pelly?
Yes.
Thank you.
Dalen Pelly.
It's not that it was hard. I just can't see at this point. I can see the field, and I can see you guys, and you guys are looking awesome, by the way.
Thank you.
So, there's that.
I
just can't see the name 6 inches from my face.
I've heard of that.
Yeah. It's called old. All right. Oh, there's a nice play. Fake that little jet sweep and take off over the left-hand side, and it's only going to go for about 4 yards. But she's ended up running 20 yards, but it's only going to go for 4 on the stat sheet because was able to get to the outside. But then a nice job by the defense to get out there and make the play. And I believe that was
Waldner.
that 8?
9.
9. Okay.
Waldner. Nice play on that one.
Yeah.
Gotta love to see it as a DB.
Yes, you do. Yeah, you're looking at everything from now on. So, yeah.
These are my eyes.
Yeah. 3:15 to go. Ontario 3rd and 8. They're going to hang on to the ball. They're going to go for it. This would be huge for Manitoba if they can come up with this stop, because it's going to give them some decent field position. Well, you know what? I guess either way, they're going to get the ball back, and it's one of those where it was 3rd down, so that'll gain them an extra 10 yards or so. Depends on what kind of return she could have had. But Manitoba's going to get a shot. 3 minutes left to go, and they're going to get the ball back on Ontario's 44-yard line. So we'll see. They definitely have to get something in there quick, and I don't know if they can stick with that running game, though, at this point, if they're going to try and score quick. But
it's being shut down on both sides and in the middle.
They're sticking with it, though.
They're sticking with it.
Yeah, 2 in the backfield, unless they sneak them out of the backfield here. But no, it is going to be a handoff. One big block, and that's a nice block. But there's a Team Ontario has definitely come, to play.
Andrews,
number 9.
Yeah, she was not letting anything by there.
No, she's been fairly aggressive in this second half. She's done a nice job.
Yeah. Still, again, hard to believe these are under 18s.
Yes. 2nd and 10, 2:20 left to go in this game. 2 in the backfield for Manitoba. They're going to stick with it, and hopefully they can break one. This time it is a much better run, as they're going to get 9 out of that.
At least Hampson is able to run that through.
Yeah, they're going to have to go into a hurry-up offense here, though, and they're going to clock it, or whatever you want to call it there, I think. So
I like it. Clock it.
Yeah, waste one. Now, I thought they got 1st down.
I thought so too.
But there's still I'm a bit confused here.
They didn't get it.
Oh, okay.
But I think they're going, well, I mean, you have to go for it.
Yeah. Yes.
They're very close. 3rd and inches.
Inches we'll give them. Yeah, exactly. So, but they're staying in I formation, so running back's going to have a couple
QB
more
takes
feet.
it.
She takes it. She's going to have some
free.
room over that left-hand side, down to the 10, the 5, into the end zone. Touchdown, Team Manitoba, and that was the quarterback.
Jada Bolton.
Nice run, nice job.
2nd touchdown run for her.
It is. And again, I think the same play where they've got the 2 big backs in behind, but they fake that. They don't do that. She hangs onto the ball, and a nice job, because the backs did make their way to the right-hand side. She took it over the left-hand side, got it all the way in. Now they're going to go for
2.
1.
2.
2. Jeez, for 2, which would make it 19-16 if they can get this one in there and bring it to within a field goal. Now, we haven't seen a field goal attempt in 5 games, and I don't know if we would see one, but I think she got that through.
I think so, too.
Yeah, it's good.
They gave it to her.
So 19-16, 1:43 to go.
Well, good. Emily Rochelle, man, she's been punting, kicking the extra points.
Now,
strong leg.
Are we going to see a short kick? Are we going to see an onside-er?
I hope so.
I hope so, too. That would be all right, I think. I mean, you have to try it, right?
You have to try it.
I don't know if that's definitely something that you practice. And is there onside kicks in 6-man football? There's onside kicks regardless, right?
I like it.
Okay, I just haven't called 6-man before, so I want to make sure that I'm not saying something wrong.
We get all the rules
like I've
wrong.
said everything right all day. Yeah, exactly. So, why not, right?
Why not?
I think you have to at this point. You have to give it a shot. And, yeah, if it gives Ontario the ball back, you still have a fair bit of time, 1:43.
Yep.
But I don't think you have the time to kick it away, because Ontario has had a little bit of success. So we'll see.
And we got the returner for Winnipeg out there on the field, so maybe?
Yeah, everybody for Team Ontario is up
Or
much
Manitoba,
further
I
than
should
they
say.
have been, though, right? So
Yeah.
And they're going to squib it, and there's a little bit of a bobble, and they're still working on it. But now they're just, everybody just fall on the ball. That's all we're asking for here, guys, and is
Protect
just to fall on the ball. Yeah, exactly. But 1:41 to go. I'm not sure of the timeout situation right now or how that is exactly, but Team Ontario is going to have the ball, and nice job by number 58 just to heads-up play there to land on that one.
Yeah.
And Ontario's going to have the ball and have the opportunity to run the clock out here.
Manitoba, if they can get a stop, though, this could be big.
If they can get a stop, and it's going to be a little bit of luck. They're going to have a little bit of luck, but there's, again, 1:41 left, and it is 1st and 10, Team Ontario from the 37 of Team Ontario. They've got nobody in the backfield. They've got 3 to the far side. Now they've got a little bit of motion, and it's going to be the handoff, and that's going to get to the outside and stays in bounds, does not stay in bounds.
No, she was just able to push Zielinski out.
Yeah, she thought she stayed in bounds.
She thought she stayed in bounds.
Yeah.
It looked like maybe 31 on that play.
Yes, on the
Inglis?
defense. Yeah, Inglis and she's had an outstanding game.
Yeah,
right. She's done some great
well
returns,
tonight.
and she's been good on D and stuff. So it's been good. This has been a very entertaining game. This has been a very good game between these two teams.
Very exciting game. Thank you, Manitoba and Ontario.
Yes, 2nd and 3. Ontario not running the clock. You can't run the clock right now. It's 1:34 to go still.
Ooh,
and Team
almost.
Manitoba was there, and just a nice job by Team Ontario to, I want to say, 4th effort. I don't know if it was 4th, but it was definitely more than 2nd effort.
It was definitely more than 2nd.
Yes.
And good job on Manitoba, too. They kept pursuing.
Yeah, like they had her there, and then, just a nice, then she tried one more cut.
Yeah, one more cut.
And eventually you will get caught if you just keep cutting that many times. But what it did do is the clock now is running, and it is 1st and 10 for Team Ontario, so they'll take a little bit off here, get the play going. They're sticking with nobody in the backfield, but they did that a couple of plays ago, and then they just ran that jet sweep a bit and tried to make it more of a running play at this point. But this also might just be quarterback sneak and flag on the play, and she is going to hang on to it and get knocked out of bounds. She was still in bounds. So
yeah, Peyton Tursky was there.
Peyton, number 47?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, because she went back to help her up afterwards, too,
yeah.
so that was good.
Good sportsmanship there.
Yeah, exactly. They've only played each other once,
yeah.
right? We'll see. We'll see the next time. Yeah, everything's okay. Yeah, that's right. Like the glorious son said, everything is all right currently. From Kingston. Kingston. I bet there's some Team Ontarios.
There are. We have the Combe, actually. The running back is from Kingston.
There you go. As I said earlier, some of the best bands in Canada have come from Kingston. And some pretty darn good football players.
And some pretty dang good football players.
Exactly.
Way to represent Lacombe.
1st and 5. 56 seconds left. Nobody in the backfield. 3 receivers to that far side. Now they start to motion this way a little bit. They do give the ball to 21 once again, and she's still on her feet.
Well,
they had her by the ankle, and that
Pilgrim just would not let that go. There was no voyage.
That's right. Yeah, exactly. Very nice.
Good work. Good effort by her.
And I don't think she quite got there. Oh, no, they are going to give her the 1st down. So there was that one little bit of lunge at the end. Although she was hanging on to her, I think she might have still got just that little bit. So 51 seconds left to go, and it's going to be 1st and 10 for Team Ontario.
I love the effort by Manitoba there.
Very much so. Definitely. No, they've played an outstanding game. They're going to come out on the short end of this, but
you never know. There's still a lot of time in this.
That's right.
Hamilton
probably didn't think Hamilton was going to lose the other night either, did they?
True.
Yeah. Yes. Probably shouldn't bring that up when Team Ontario's playing, but
we were talking about a different Hamilton.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah.
The play, right? The Andrew Hamilton. No, the play.
Yeah, the play Hamilton. Yeah, that's what we were talking about. Yes. Yeah. Exactly.
I have not seen that play.
I have not seen Hamilton either. No, that's right.
But I enjoy the music.
You do you?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
I recommend it. Don't have a clue what it's called. Maybe Hamilton?
I think it's just Hamilton. Yes.
Captain Obvious
Captain
over here.
Obviet?
Obviet?
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm fine. Oh!
Missed.
Great
just about, though.
Ooh.
Yeah. Did a nice job of getting back there. And
I hope her arm is okay.
I don't know if she's injured or angry at herself a little bit, but I think
she already is wearing a cast, so
yeah, that's right. That is that young lady, isn't it?
I'm hoping. That was a great read by her. She was right there.
She was right there, but
47 was able to get there. Tursky was able to stop her.
So hopefully it's not necessarily her arm again, but you're right,
Yeah.
that is the young lady
Maybe
that
just
had
a
the
stinger.
cast. Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully, and then she can.
Yeah.
Great read by her, though.
Yeah, she did fantastic
In
to
her
get
game
there.
against Saskatchewan, she had 2 really great reads where she just stuffed the running back.
Yeah.
Did she sack somebody, too?
I
don't
can't remember
remember.
back to that one. That was games ago already.
That was so many games
that
ago.
was like games ago.
It felt like 3 days ago.
Exactly.
Speaking of 3 days,
That's
the next games, correct?
It is. That's right. Yes. The 9th.
6th, the 9th, 3rd, 6th, 9th.
Yes. 3rd, 6th, and 9th. Yes,
We're
that's
going
right.
for groups of 3 today.
Yes.
Tomorrow, the next, whatever. This
Right.
tournament.
3 squared? No.
3 cubed?
Cubed.
No, that'd be 27, wouldn't it?
Yes. No. 3
Remember,
times
I can't
3. Oh,
math.
yeah, it is.
Did
3.
I
Yeah, no,
math
that would
correctly?
be. You mathed correctly. Holy, look at you
Oh,
go.
my word. Just give me 5 games and I'll math you correctly.
Exactly.
Maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, that was games ago.
That was games ago.
Yep.
And many more games to come.
There are, yes. Yeah, 5
lot of
more
great
games.
football.
And again, it's all going to be right here on YouTube, so thank you so much. Of course, if you're out and about, or if you're in Saskatchewan and want to make it here, beautiful place to come, watch some football on Wednesday. Supposed to be nice out. Hopefully that's the case. And then, of course, all of the championship games will be on Saturday next week. So.
And the last game will not be halves. It will be a full game.
Yes, that's right.
Which you've probably already heard us say.
Yeah, and everything's going to be right here on YouTube.
Ooh, nice cut.
Courtesy Football Canada, thanks. Nice cutback.
Ooh.
And one to beat.
Oh.
Got a block. Keep running. You're almost there. Touchdown, Team Ontario. That one should have been. That one should have been about a 5-yarder, but it was not. It was a whole bunch of yarders.
It was all the yards.
And that was that was number 21, right?
Yeah, she's been running well today.
Yeah, we've said her name a number of times.
We have said her name
between this game and the last game. Yes, so good job. And again, now you're going to look up at the score, and it's going to look a little more lopsided, but Team Manitoba did a fantastic job. They ran the ball really well. They just weren't able to quite get that last little bit of traction and bring it, well, they got it within 3 anyway. So
they did. It was within a field goal, and I was ready to see a field goal.
Yeah. I don't know if we would have seen a field goal attempt, but I guess we would have if it would have been the scenario. You're going to bring that high snap in and try and get it out there, but not able to do that. So the score remains 25-16 for Team Ontario. 27 seconds left to go in this one. So, again, tune in right here on YouTube. Football Canada is going to keep bringing you the games, and that's outstanding of them to do that for us. We thank you. I'm going to put my glasses on so that I can read this one more time. Team Manitoba versus Team Alberta. This is all out there as well, but regardless. Team Manitoba versus Team Alberta. 3:30 p.m. on Wednesday, that's right, July the 6th. And then Ontario versus Saskatchewan at 5. New Brunswick versus Manitoba, 6:30-ish. All of these are ishes, of course. And then the Battle of the Undefeated. Alberta played pretty well. They've got 2 pretty good quarterbacks that have done a nice job today and have got them to a 2-0 record. They're going to take on Team Saskatchewan and then going to wrap it up at 9:30 at night, Team New Brunswick versus Team Ontario. So 9:30, Team New Brunswick, that's going to be 11:30. No, 9:30, 10:30. Yeah, 11:30 by the time that game's on. So have your coffee early in New Brunswick so you can stay late and watch the young ladies play on Wednesday.
It's worth it for football.
It is worth it for football.
You do not see a U18, tournament every year. So
no, exactly.
Completely worth it.
That's right. First ever.
First ever.
Not last ever.
Not last ever. That's right.
I like that it's here, obviously.
Yeah. This is a great stadium. It's beautiful. Great locker rooms for the girls, too.
Yeah. No, that's the thing. It's just a good facility to host all of the event, right?
Yeah.
So that's good. That's good. Couple more plays to finish this one off. 9 seconds left to go.
And you know what? There are a lot of other great stadiums in the CFL
Certainly,
that the girls could use. So
no, that's right. Like they could, it's going to move around. I think hopefully it's going to be maybe every couple of year things.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's great to see this first one. day number 1, and this first one kind of in the books. And that is it for this one. Team Ontario 25, Team Manitoba 16. So for now, it is Team Saskatchewan and Team Alberta at 2-0.
Yes.
Team Ontario at 1-1. Yes. And Team Manitoba at 0-2, and Team New Brunswick at 0-2. Yes. And it could all be completely different by the end of Wednesday.
A lot of good football to come.
That's right, exactly. So on behalf of Football Canada, on behalf of all of the teams and coaches and everybody to help put this on today, all the guys running cameras and all the guys working the booth and everything, we thank you so much for watching. We very much appreciate it. For Ashley Clayton and Shelby Moran, I'm Joe Hadisbeck. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. Don't forget to tune back in on Wednesday.